Hello, I am doing some live coding of music today, so please take a seat, relax. We are going to be starting Strudel from scratch. So that was a song by DJ Dave. That's kind of what that's what I heard on Instagram that got me really addicted to this whole live coding thing. Basically, I'm going to be working on very simple stuff to start off with today, but I am hopefully going to end in the next hour with a dance song that I've written or remixed myself. So stay tuned. If you're on Instagram, you're watching the main TV screen. Okay. So basically what I've done is, let's grab this. This is a house beat, and I'm going to be programming it in REPL. So just give myself a little bit of room there. Okay, so just comment this out, this way I can see where my drums are. Probably should have put that a bit. Is that the notation to? Let's make sure that that actually commented it out. Oh, the other way. There we go. Okay. That's white. It'll change color when it's. There we go. Okay. Oh, what the fuck am I there? Okay, so we've got the kick, the clap, and the hi-hat. But I think what I actually want is to separate these out a bit so that I can bring them in at different times. What I might do, I know this is not the way I'm supposed to do it, I might actually just add more lines. So I'll make a stack. So I'll see if I can take this. So it's saying that this is one pattern and this is one pattern. So I can break that up by taking this one out here. And this one out here. Now I'll just comment this out. See if this makes sense. Okay, so that works. Okay. Now, this it only plays one of them. I'm not sure why. Okay, so what I want to do is break. That's all right. What I'm going to do is I want the kick on its own. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so I can basically add them as I go. So okay, so the drums are basically done now. Let's get a bit of space there. I'm going to bring in some sounds. So this is the strudel tutorial. So when you first get to Strudel, the website, it will bring up. You can go click on Learn, and when you click on Learn, it's going to give you a whole heap of information. So I've added the drums. And I think that's fine for now. Now down the bottom, it has a few little sounds. Okay, so we can play with this too. This is the BPM, and it's cycles per minute, CPM. So it normally does 30 cycles a minute. So if we do 60 cycles a minute, and I'll just take out this. Actually, we'll just check out the kick drum. Divide by 4. Okay. So if we make this a bit slower. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And we're just going to have a little play with some of the drums and see what sounds good. There's ways I can make a bank, but it's all right. It's not really a hard techno drum, but we'll leave it out for now. Okay, so I wanted to add, there's a whole heap of ways we can do all sorts of different complicated drums. In fact, that's what we'll do. We are going to add a piano roll. So I'm pretty sure this should give us a piano roll underneath now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to add this to every line now. Now we can actually make our own kick from scratch. I might just look this up. So there's a way we can basically start with primitives, with just like the actual waveforms. Okay, so this here, I'm pretty sure, is called a sawtooth wave. Now I just went and a look on notes, and there's a way that we can get there's 4 ways of modifying a wave, and there's 4, I'm very new to music. There's 4 types of waves: square wave, sine wave, sawtooth wave, and a triangle wave. And then there's sustain, attack, release, and decay. And they modify the wave. Now, the 4 waves we generate are oscillators. So they move backwards and forwards. So a sine wave is a perfect example of an oscillator, right? So this is an oscillator. I believe that this is actually a sawtooth oscillator. This is pretty good, isn't it? Okay. So I think if we start with waveform, kick, attack, sustain, release, decay. I think this is right. Find, attack, okay. It's in effects, that's where it is. Okay. So, here we go. So let's have a sound. Okay. This is why. Okay, we need to put these into a pattern first. Okay, so we are going to add these now, this is going to be called kick. If you can see where I am, I might just move. Oh, I might just move this across here so you can see a bit more clearly. Okay, so this is going to be called the kick. This is giving me the kick clap. This gives the hi-hats. And this is going to be drum line. Okay, so they should all be able to play at the same time now. I might just do this. I'll switch this off. I'm going to switch this on, this off. Okay, now these should hopefully play at the same time. No. Okay. Okay, so everything's playing now. Okay. Oh, is it? This shouldn't be playing. This should be switched off now. Okay. This should silence this. So, what do I silence this one to? Ah, okay, so it still plays it, it just silences it. Okay. Let's put this. Okay, and we've got this piano roll so we can see what's going on. I don't actually know how to bring up what each drum is, but basically it's a bass drum down the bottom, it's the clap up the top, the hi-hat at the top, and the clap above it. Okay. Just gonna add this here. Okay, now we're going to add some notes. Positrons. Okay, we're going to add this in and have a play with it. Okay, so this is going to be the synth. And I'm actually going to add this. I'm going to make this into a slider, starting at 100 and ranging between 100 and 5,000. And there's a low pass filter. So basically, this controls the brightness of the sound, from my understanding. If anyone, that's going to work. I just realized I haven't got shut up. Yeah, so basically, let's have a listen now. I'm going to play. This doesn't play. Okay, so I might need to put this into a pattern too. Okay, and then we'll just fix the formatting here. Okay, we've got a slider now. Now this is, let's set this light. Okay. Let's have a listen. Okay. I can probably cut that off. I can cut that off at 2000, which will give us more control. Okay, so now I've actually, I'll stop playing. Okay, so now I've got something that's like kind of the beginnings of a song. What I'm trying to do is build up a bank of kind of songs or elements of songs that I can put together to play a full set. That's like my dream. And what I'm doing now is, okay, so there's a whole heap of stuff in here that allows us to do all sorts of things. We can change the sounds to, oh, here we go. So they've got two sets of drums and two sets of notes on top of each other. So we can probably copy these and make it like synth 2. And then if we go here, synths, we can have a look. This is all of, what was that, pads? Pad new age. Oh. Pad warm. GM. Let's make this pad warm. And I should be able to shift this up by an octave. So if we do 3 and 4, make this 2, make this 3, make this 3, make this 4, and I think this will create kind of like an arpeggio. So take this comment out. Okay. So this should create another layer. So listen. Fingers crossed this works. I can't even hear it. It's because it's not playing. Let's cut this out. What is different about these two? Okay, so we're going to troubleshoot. We're going to put this in and see whether this works. Okay, let's try now. Okay. So it definitely adds another layer. Okay, so, and I wonder if, okay. Okay, now I can also do a piano roll on here so we can see what's happening. I'm going to cut this, put it here, and then okay. So what we can actually do is we can actually add this to the end, I think. If it's using the same one. Oh, the other thing we can do is we can see if we can find another synth. Hold on. Synth bass 1. GM synth. Synth brass 1. Okay, that's easy. That sounded pretty good. I'm going to stick a... I don't know why that doesn't do that. Let's stick this. Okay, so let's stick this here. Put piano roll so we can see what's going on. Okay, so what else do we need? We've got a bass line. We need like a fun lead or something like that, I think. Let's have a look. So they've got maybe a melody. C, B. I don't know which key that is. There's a way we can actually just make it up. So we can... Okay, so there's a way we can change the scale. Here we go. Scale. Okay. So we're going to put this as comments down the bottom. Let's put this here. Okay. Just comment this out. Okay. Okay, so we can bring notes. Oh, okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, so we can put the melody, the note, and the scale. How long does it play all together? Okay, so this needs to be a pattern too. I don't know much about music. What I might do is I'm just going to take off this and I'm going to see if I can work out what C, B flat, E flat, C, B, B, E, B. What's the other one? F. F minor pentatonic. Okay. So I think I can F minor. We can make this all in the same key by making this F minor pentatonic. Okay, so these sound wrong. I think if I have chords that are all in the same key, they sound good. I know there's numbers though. What are the numbers? 6, 8, C minor. Ready? Let's just change the numbers. Let's do 5 and 8. Actually, we'll just do this for now. We'll code this out and we'll just get the melody going. Okay, that's wrong. That's right. Okay, so I'll put this might help. Okay, I think that does help. Let's just double these because they should be an octave apart. Sounds kind of crap, but I think it's in tune. Let's do this. 6. Let's try this. It sounds the same. Okay. Try again. We could also try changing this scale because it's kind of gross to... Let's try major. Sounds kind of crap. Yeah, basically it is making music. It's in JavaScript. It's a package called strudel, and basically I'm trying to. Okay, I'll see if I can find. Okay, this sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's do this. Copy this across. Let's take out. I'll make melody 2. Try again from here. Okay. So the other thing we could do is we could find out what C2 and C3 are and copy it into the melody. So in fact, we can have another line. I'm pretty sure that's in line that we can just add a comma here and put more in. Is there anyone else that's happened? No, I might have to add it here. Okay, comma. 1, 2, 4. Let's have a look. Does that work? Okay. So, where are we? First notes. So you can put a comma. Can put a comma. Okay. Maybe just not there. Maybe we have to add it here. Alright. Let's take this away. Try this. Okay, let's comment this out for now. Let's take this, here we go. Line 8. Oh. Why? Does not work. I wonder if we can take this out. Okay, let's comment. Okay, that works. Okay, that doesn't. Let's take out this. Oh, here we go. This is why I added this in. Okay. Pretty cool. kick. I don't think it's making any sound. That works. And maybe to do with this. It's very fiddly, this thing. Okay. I'm going to bring up AI now, so we can just like power through this, because I want to make some more stuff, but I'm kind of over it. So we're just going to do it real quick. Okay. So first of all, we're going to find out what key this is in. I have no idea how to read sheet music, so that's out the window. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Does this work? Okay. Okay, can we play this? How do we play? Piano. E, F, A, B. What's the colors? I have no idea what that means. Could you please list the notes of Sweden by C418 and tell me what key and tempo it's in? Oh yeah, so yeah, basically strudel's heaps harder than I thought. Let's try and bring this in. We might change it around a little bit. D major. Okay. So let's do D major. And we'll just cut this out. That sounds like it, doesn't it? Tempo 88 beats per minute. So I think let's just have a look at this CPM. Set CPM. Okay, where do we? Let's have a look in here. There's a reference which is CPM. So given cycles per minute. So 90 is 90 BPM. So if we set CPM at 88, we should be right. Sounds very fast, doesn't it? Let's see. Oh, that's CPM. So if I do this, okay, one does the pattern. So if I do this here, set CPM 88 and 4 is 4x4 time. So is that right? 4x4, yes. At a walking pace, general musical structure uses I, D, just staples in popular music. Melody centers around E3, G3, A3. Transcription. What the hell? It can't give it to me. There's not a similar compositions, and I will use the note data and pacing of the score to try and build this in Strudel. Okay, hopefully it gets what I'm trying to do. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want something that's kind of similar. So it said E3, G3, and A3. Let's just put that in. So let's cut this melody out. We said we're in, what was it? It's in D major. Okay. D major. Chords. Whatever that is, I have no idea. And then, so we can actually randomize this. Centers around the notes of these three, E3, G3, and A3. Okay, E3, G3, A3. Okay, so here we've got some notes which look similar. So let's pull this up here. We are going to start, take this up, comment, come down, comment this out. Now, take this out. Oh. Okay, I'm going to comment this out. So, we're also going to have a look at the piano roll. So we're going to see what it's doing at each step. At the end of this way. Okay, that plays, that's good. Okay, sound piano. I think piano's right. And then, okay, so if I hit dot, it's going to give me low pass filter. I'm gonna do 100, 100,000, and then we're going to dot piano roll. Now, interestingly, if we don't put the little and if we don't put the little underscore in front of it, it will actually take up the whole screen. I don't know if this will work. Piano roll It's not a function. Something's not a function. Note. Okay. Let's take this out. Let's see if this works. It worked just before. Okay, that plays. Okay. Let's take this out. Okay, that works. Okay, so we can turn up what's called the brightness of the sound. Okay, so now it puts the piano roll across the entire screen. If we don't, we can actually just have it. Here we go. Okay, so now I've got this working. Let's construct something with these. So let's say E3, E4. G2, G3, A3, A4, and we're in D major, D major scale. Hopefully this works. G, E, D. Have we used D yet? No, let's just do D. Oh wait, B is a sharp. F, okay. So I'll do an F sharp. Is that a sharp or flat? Find out in a sec. Oh, actually, we can just replace that with D. Okay, that's pretty good. That's my first original composition. There we go. Okay. So when it does this, let's just have a look. So it walks here and then it walks here. I think we can actually add another layer by saying E2. I'm just gonna go one either side to give it more. G1, A2, D2. Let's make music. Okay. So now, as far as I know, we have to do everything in D major. So what I might do is play. There's a way we can actually introduce randomness, which I might actually just check in here. So it's called iRand. Randomly select notes from. Okay, so let's add this as well. Let's start off with a random bit, and then we'll bring in the order afterwards. So it'll start off just moving around. And around. Okay. Give me one sec. Okay. So now I'm going to try and around 8 will be, what's that wrong? And we said we're in D major. So if it selects from here, I don't know if other scales go together or not. So we're just going to do everything in D major for now. Okay, we can make this. Let's do. Okay. I think we can change this from being piano to being something more wispy. So let's samples. What do we got? Ocarina? And it will sound like someone's playing just ocarina. Ocarina. And I think I can add okay, what we're going to do is I should just flush this out a little bit. I'm going to turn the gain down. Sounds really confused, doesn't it? X2. Let's have a look. Around structure. X2, 8. Oh, okay. So this is just the pattern that it's playing. X2. Let's make. I'll just play these. attack, sustain, there's a way I can actually modify ADSR. There we go. Okay. So now we've got this, we can go ADSR, and then we can first effects. ADSR. So now we can just add the values. So 0.818, point decay is 0.436, and then sustain 0.573, and then the release is 0.2. Okay, now let's just try this. Should all be under one thing now. That should modify that wave. In fact, what's really cool is we can actually do this. We can actually see how the how it changes as we do it. Okay. Now, if we comment this out, we can see how the wave changes as we modify each part, which is I think what I was missing before. And make it much bigger. Makes it a little bit bigger. I think. Can I do this? Doesn't work. Okay. So this is how many voices are there at the same time. Okay. Let's try a different sound. If I can stop this bloody thing. Okay. Huh. Okay, we'll leave that in for now. Okay. Turn this down. Jazz samples are not real. They're like drums. Let's try this GM underscore marimba. Now we can actually change this sample it's taking from as well. Okay. So now we should be able to actually layer a couple of sounds on top of each other. That is Hard Halo. Let's comment this out for now. And I'll just add this here. Okay. Is there a way to make it an octave up? Okay. So sounds annoying, doesn't it? Okay, that's way. That's better. So gain down. I wonder if we do this, a multiple of the one at the top. might do is I might try and make this one heaps slower. Maybe not that slow. I'll sustain out more. Always down, attack, and decay down. I want to make this like really just soft and ethereal. Okay, there's a way you can stretch it out, so elongate. Okay. At 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's take this one out to start off with. Attack softer. Way. I need to make it way slower. That's all. That's the bottom one. Okay. I go to the. Where am I? Here we go. Alternate elongate, replicate, slow down. Okay. Inside. Okay. Change it to 7. Change this to 4, 3. I actually want this like it's actually really nice. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's try and fix this one now. It's too soft. Let's actually cancel this one for now, and let's go back to here. Okay, it's going way too fast. I'm gonna do this down here. A3, G3, A3. Let's take this out. take out. That's why. Okay. There it is. Slow this down. I think this will slow it down now. Maybe not. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Still a play out. There we go. Okay, I think that is done for today. I'm just going to save this. Buttons. Okay. We are done. Export. Let's do that. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone who is on stream, which I think is nobody now. I had a really good time. I've been wanting to do that all weekend, is just sit and play, learn a bit of strudel. I'm really keen to keep learning. I'm not very good at the moment, but I'm kind of getting the hang of it. This is my favorite way to learn, is just to sit and play with things. So yeah, where are we? Yeah, while we're on Instagram as well. I've been finding it really hard to stream from Instagram. So it's like next to impossible. But yeah, I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff. If anyone's keen to collaborate or do something, please let me know. Anyway, I might